dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, let's get original crew. It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
Back on the channel, man. We got another Patrick CC. This title is wild. We got why 6ix9ine isn't dead. Now I don't know why a title would be like this, cause that is crazy. But we saw it when it first dropped. It just dropped yesterday, and I came across it. Oh yeah, Patrick got another video for us to react to, and I gave you one simple answer. I said, remember I told you, I said, guess what? I said, Patrick dropped a new video. You said, oh, for real? I said, yeah. And I told you the title, and I said, want me to give the reason why he ain't dead? He was like, what? And I just gave you one answer. Yeah. And it was like real simple and quick and easy. But hey, we gonna find out what Patrick got to say, and then I might reiterate what I told you. At the end, I might not. Never know. So with that being said, you gotta stay tuned. Make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up.
That's all we ask, man. I might, you know what I'm saying, somewhere. Depends on where Patrick go with it. I might
just hold it to the end.
Just to the
Just hold it to the end. If you decide to say it at the end.
You never know. You gotta watch and find out. Let's go.
This is a comprehensive list of all the rappers that have passed away in the last 10 years. This list contains everyone from Juice WRLD, who had an accidental overdose, to OG rapper Coolio, who passed from a heart attack. However, when an artist gets taken out by someone else, it cuts a little deeper. Takeoff, PNB Rock, Jada Youngin, Draco the Ruler, Young Dolph, MO3, King Von, Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, XXXTentacion, and many others had their lives cut short by other people's actions. Although none of us would ever condone.
Now I'm looking at something. Domestic. Random. Domestic.
Many others had their lives cut short by other people's actions. Although none of us would ever condone this type of activity, most people thought that Tekashi 6ix9ine would be added to this list. However, right now, Tekashi is living his best life. After he beat a RICO case by snitching on his whole gang, 6ix9ine is out free, traveling on private jets all over the world, and publicly making fun of every rapper that dies. A lot of people believe that Tekashi has a target on his back, and every single day that goes by, he is one step closer to his permanent demise. But Tekashi has survived everything we thought he couldn't do, and there are a few key reasons why. When 6ix9ine was released from jail in mid-2020, he remained quiet for a month. Nobody knew if he was ever going to show his face again publicly. To their surprise, the release of his song Gooba proved that he had no intentions of going anywhere. And to take it one step further, in the music video he embraced the label of being a rat or a snitch, after cooperating with the federal government to indict 12 of his former 9 Trey Blood gang members. Some of those men won't be getting out until 2030. The music video broke the YouTube record for the most views in the first 24 hours for a hip-hop song. Meek Mill tweeted that the song was trash and made fun of him for still claiming to be a gangster. Lil TJ said that he was the king of New York, and he doesn't like all that snitch rainbow hair shit going on in his city. Keep in mind that being labeled a snitch in hip-hop can potentially end someone's career, but a lot of 6ix9ine's fans empathized with him. He said his ex-gang members set him up, robbed him, assaulted the mother of his child, and even planned to kill him. Why would he remain loyal to the people that wouldn't do the same for him? Whereas
I do feel like his career took a hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, because he's not putting out content as much as he was. And I feel like he knows he can't get like the touring that he once had before. That could have also come with, you know what I'm saying, that style of hip hop kind of have trickled out, because you look at the era of where he came out and look at the artists that was of the era. All of them are kind of having struggles right now with the music sales and just even touring shows. So I feel like the music kind of died out. But as far as him as who he is, you got to also realize who really has a problem with him. and the people y'all try to say he got a problem with don't personally know him to have a true problem with him. You get what I mean?
Adversaries say that he shouldn't have gotten into this life if he wasn't ready to accept the consequences.
All of those scenarios, or, you know, sending shots. Everything I was rapping about was really happening. Yeah. These rappers that rap about the that they rap about, they don't live.
6ix9ine was willing to accept that he was a snitch, but he didn't want to be alone. He had a list of rappers he was going to expose on an Instagram Live to over 700,000 people, starting with Meek Mill. In 2019, Meek thanked a woman named Desiree Perez for helping him finally put his legal troubles behind him. Tekashi exposed that Desiree was a federal informant in the 90s. Perez, the wife of longtime Jay-Z wingman Juan Perez, became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s after her 1994 arrest for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine. Perez struck a deal with the feds, agreeing to wear hidden wires to record her meetings with major cocaine traffickers. 6ix9ine was confused why Meek would make fun of him, but then go and work with a federal informant. He went especially hard on Meek since this was all a promotional campaign for his track called Trolls with Nicki Minaj, who had a previous intimate relationship with Meek. He then called out Future, who posted on Instagram, "I believe if you hang with a snitch, you a snitch and deserve to expire." But Tekashi pointed out that Future hangs around people that 6ix9ine considers snitches. He then called out Snoop Dogg, exposing alleged paperwork of Snoop Dogg snitching in the 90s, and using a video of 6ix9ine admitting that Snoop Dogg was a snitch as proof. 6ix9ine genuinely believes that any other rapper would do exactly what he did if they were in his situation. He doesn't like how rap fans and media pick and choose who can get away with snitching. But 6ix9ine seems to forget that him being a snitch is not the only reason why people may not like him. One main reason why rap fans don't like him is simply because he's annoying. Anytime someone tries way too hard for your attention, it looks desperate. 95% of rappers are...
I think that's the main thing. A lot of people just annoyed by it.
Yeah. It's always like... You don't have to speak on everything or certain things or nothing that doesn't concern you.
Yeah. Also, we got to look at who is his fan base.
Yeah.
Like, so with that being said, also, who's the fan base you're targeting? I think a lot of times he was targeting younger generations, more towards middle schoolers and high schools, right? Mm-hmm. People also grow up. So a lot of antics you used to do, they might not find as appealing anymore. Some might still do, you know what I'm saying? So you still gonna have those. So are people actually liking you for your music or for your antics and your gimmicks? Right. Or they just seeing, also, you had a lot of the Hispanic culture being supportive of you because they look at you as somebody who made it out. Yeah. So they're inspired by you, and so they're gonna automatically support you because they're inspired by you. So let's go with is it the art the reason why he's who he is, or is just because of the antics and the success story and the reason why you're in your position? I don't think a lot of people can say that his art is the reason why he's so, you know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, you will still be pushing the music today.
Your attention because of the songs they make or the creative ideas they share. Everything 6ix9ine does, from his IG posts to his lyrics, is comparing himself to others. Look what I have compared to him. Look at what I do compared to him. He gives off this try hard, pick me energy, and it just gets exhausting after a while. But in mid-2020, the internet was deprived of 6ix9ine antics for over a year, so this expose proved to be effective. Not only did he piss off all these rappers, but the music video for Trolls dropped at the end of the IG Live, which was another 30 million view and 24-hour debut. That song would go on to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, Tekashi and Nicki Minaj's first #1 hit.
Oh, yeah! Didn't I tell you, yeah? Didn't I tell you, nigga? I can't be stopped, nigga!
But he couldn't stop there because he had an album to promote. 6ix9ine's enemies swore he couldn't go outside. He was only safe inside of his house. So he went to the dangerous south side of Chicago to prove them wrong. Before he showed up, he posted a video mocking Chirac rapper Lil Reese. 6ix9ine recreated a viral video where Reese was allegedly caught off guard, jumped, and then defecated on himself. People swore he was going to get himself killed for this. But when 6ix9ine was in Chicago, you could see at least 3 huge security guards watching around the corner. He was also seen at the mall absolutely swarmed with security. 6ix9ine would obviously be an idiot to walk around without security, and anyone trying to do something to him in public while he was around security would be just as stupid, especially considering his work with the federal government. But regardless, 6ix9ine's views skyrocketed and his enemies were embarrassed. Unfortunately, his album flopped. Tattletales dropped in September of 2020 and was projected to sell 150,000 first week, but it then went on to only do 50,000 first week. Rappers were clowning him in the comments. Trippie Redd famously laughed and mocked 6ix9ine for selling 50K. Then just last...
I ain't gonna lie, 50K still slick successful though, compared to what a lot of people are doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So still gotta give them credit. My thing is, could you sell those records without the antics though?
That's the thing though.
Cause you like,
it's like you do all the antics to try to boost the sales, but it's still,
it's for the attention to it.
But it's still.
And my whole thing is how I look at the music industry due to my background when it comes down to the music industry. I look at the real numbers, the real hardcore numbers. I don't look at the antics. I don't look at the trolling. I don't look at the social media all the way. You still got to use the social media as marketing. But I don't focus in social media as far as
solely
saying how somebody is successful. Numbers don't lie. So 50 still is successful. Now my thing is, could you? It's somewhat successful. Could you put out a song right now and just drop a song and to do the same numbers without any antics? I want to know the impact of your music and not your antics.
Facts.
Because I think 55K shows the impact of your music and not your antics.
Facts.
The antics help you get to 55K, but I feel as though without the antics, you probably would have only did 15 or 20K. So I do believe without the antics and without the trolling, you probably couldn't do the numbers that you're doing. But don't get it twisted. You made, but you didn't hit the mark where possibly your labels or whoever wanted you to hit, which AKA they consider that as a flop.
A flop, yeah.
In 2023, Trippie sold 50K with 22 features, including the biggest rappers in the music industry. But the only person who can really troll Tekashi is himself. He posted a video of him ripping down posters and passing out his album for free, begging people to listen to it. 6ix9ine fans immediately said that it's because he is blackballed from the industry, which is probably true. Anyone who associated with 6ix9ine would be risking their career and reputation. Artists, bloggers, playlist curators. He got no support from the music industry. Or maybe his music just isn't good. 6ix9ine's songs have sounded very similar since 2018. DaBaby and Gunna are known to be pretty repetitive, and it worked out for them for a while, but eventually, people get tired, especially when the odds are already stacked against you. Plus, a lot of the interest in his music was predicated on the drama and controversy it creates, rather than just simply how good the songs are. Tekashi just didn't bring anything new to the table with this album, and after this flop, he disappeared. His return in 2021 started with more beef. He pulled up on Meek Mill outside of a club in Miami.
Hey, you was security. This is security. That's security.
Me fell for it though. That's the sad part. Me fell for it. And I'm like, dude, like you gotta understand what's going on, bro. You're supposed to be wiser, but I think some people just play into it because, you know, also I ain't gonna get to that, but
yeah. Shut up. And you with a cop. We out. And look, you tight. And you with police.
Again, all 6ix9ine was doing.
I ain't gonna hold you. Soon as somebody walk up on me and they got the phone, I already know what you want to do. So I'm gonna just walk off. I ain't finna give you the energy you want. Because Meek actually gave him the energy he want, and he pulled out with. It's too many security around, bro. Yeah. I already know when you ain't on that time.
Facts.
When security's out and you got a phone out in your hand. Facts. So what's the point?
was trying to prove that Meek Mill also walks around with security and is not as gangster as he portrays himself to be. But 6ix9ine has nothing to lose because everyone already knows that he isn't gangster. Meek made himself look even worse when he claimed that he almost smoked 6ix9ine, when in the video he very clearly was not going to do anything. Instead, after 6ix9ine left, he started yelling at the security saying that they were trying to get him in trouble.
What y'all think? What y'all trying to get me in trouble? Huh?
Just like the Chicago incident, nobody blamed Meek for not doing doing anything. Him and 6ix9ine were around 15 bodyguards and cops. All Tekashi proved was that Meek is protecting himself and his freedom. He is being smart, but it still got people talking about 6ix9ine again and provided a short-term L for Meek. Then he took shots at the late rapper King Von by saying,
Look how happy he is. Look at this dead nigga on his shirt. Look, I think King Von thirsty. Look, yo, drink that. I'ma pee on you, nigga. That nigga Von rest in piss, nigga. I don't got cat rat, nigga.
He even DM'd King Von's sister a picture of Von's body after the autopsy. Fans were disgusted at this evil behavior. However, King Von, Lil Durk, and their fans would famously scream that they were smoking Tuka, and would constantly make fun of Tuka, who was a 15-year-old boy from Chicago who got shot at the bus stop. 6ix9ine was wondering why people would praise Von for the same behavior they hated 6ix9ine for. And he did have a point. People were agreeing with him, but it still seemed random.
All right, cause I tell you that all the time. He ain't got no point on that one. Like, I don't care. Like, you also got to realize who his fan base is that's gonna encourage what he says. Reason why I don't feel like he got a point, because to be honest, the reason why I was counting in the beginning, I was looking at which one were kind of like personal beefs and who died from like kind of domestic beefs. Because most stuff like that is because it's a feud already somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So you can kind of trace back reason why somebody might, you know what I'm saying? Because like Nipsey, because of somebody he knew, Dolph situation, you want to get in that, you can. Personal, you know what I'm saying? Like certain stuff is personal. Mo 3, possibly due to personal situation. Don't really know. I ain't in none of them cities, so, but you got to look with the Von and all that stuff. That's more neighborhood beefs. Yeah. It goes down. That's the culture. It goes down like that. My thing is, the reason, aside from what I had told you before, the reason why 6ix9ine, nobody's doing a 6ix9ine. Nobody personally has a personal issue with 6ix9ine because they personally ain't been in the same environment to have a personal encounter without security. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the people who really got an issue with 6ix9ine that possibly want him dead or want anything happen to him are the ones that are behind bars. Those are the ones who will have more of a vendetta to do harm to him than any of these rappers, any of these street guys in any other location. Yeah. New York has to deal with that. Nobody else has to. That's New York problem. Like, that's the reason why he's not touched when he go places. He can go to a lot of cities. A lot of cities like, bro, that's just 6ix9ine. Like, what kind of stupidity or of a fool would I be to do something to 6ix9ine in a whole nother state that I ain't got no personal. Yeah. He ain't did nothing personally to me. You saying something about somebody dead, you really ain't doing nothing personal. Now something can happen to you. Yeah. But it would be way more strategic than y'all won't think it's, you know what I'm saying? But the real problem he has, that has to do with New York and them folks that he got locked up. That's the reason why ain't nobody touching him. He can roam the streets free, go to California, go all these places. Nothing's gonna happen to him because nobody has a personal vendetta against him. And
plus he rolled with security.
Too many security for you to want to do so. And I don't think nobody no dummy or fool does it. But that would be a dummy failed mission. You know what I'm saying?
6ix9ine to just attack the late King Von. He looked extremely desperate for attention, especially when you consider that all of this happened after a 6-month hiatus conveniently surrounding the release of his song Zaza. Then once he gets his attention, promotes his song, he disappears again for a few months. Noticing a pattern here? However, in 2022, we saw a different side of 6ix9ine when he and SteveWillDoIt started hanging out. They had been friends for a while now, but the only time fans saw 6ix9ine in 2022 was in Steve's vlogs. In those vlogs, he was Danny, meaning he didn't portray any character. He was kind, funny, and appreciated by Steve's audience. This was the first time we ever saw who 6ix9ine truly was. They were giving away money to underprivileged communities and doing philanthropic work. It seemed like he might pursue a second career as a content creator, or maybe he was finally done with his rap beefs, but we were wrong, because he betrayed Steve for more short-term clout. 6ix9ine tricked Steve into doing a video collaboration with a young man named Perkio. Perkio was going viral for looking exactly like Lil Durk. Durk even supported him and brought him on stage at one of his concerts. Steve trusted 6ix9ine and thought that Perkio was a paid actor. When he got there, Tekashi pressed Perkio and forced him to wear a jacket with King Von on the back, trying to again stir up some drama with Lil Durk. Conveniently, 6ix9ine was releasing a song and NFT project called Gene at this time, which is why he randomly started creating beefs again. Steve went on an apology tour on various podcasts because people blamed him for accelerating a dangerous rap beef. And even though Steve was taken advantage of, he apologized, he even gifted Perkio with $20K, and 6ix9ine got what he wanted yet again. But something happened recently that has worked in Tekashi's favor. Currently, Young Thug and his label YSL are facing a major racketeering case, similar to the one that 6ix9ine and 9 Trey were facing just 3 years ago. YSL is basically facing every charge from armed robbery to murder. 26 members of the label were arrested in May of 2020. One of those members was Sergio Kitchens, aka Gunna, who is known as a close affiliate to Young Thug and top-ranking member of YSL. Gunna took a plea deal, which is essentially an admission of guilt, in order to get out of jail early. In open court, he said the following.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You not admitted to your crime. You just told the...
Shut up, 6ix9ine. Hold on. Come on now. We all knew Sergio was gonna snitch. Like, come on, bro. Like, Sergio said, hi. See, did you think Sergio was gonna hold it down for the gang?
I didn't really think anything. I honestly did.
A lot of people, when they sit for... My bad. Go.
No, I was about to say, honestly, I didn't really think about it because it wasn't really...
Let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Were you surprised to hear him say YSL's a gang?
No, I was surprised.
I
was surprised, but at the same time I didn't think about it. But when I heard it, I was like, I was surprised though.
Because to be real, you can tell who will fold and who wouldn't fold. You can tell by people's demeanor who they like. Gunna, Sergio, whatever. I'm calling Sergio.
But again, I will say
my name is Sergio. I'm calling you Sergio.
Maybe again, I didn't really think about it because I didn't understand why I understand he was associated with, but I didn't really understand what they had technically on him.
Yeah.
So I really was like,
and when we be talking about it, that's the thing I always be like. I be like, to be real, ain't no point of you had said anything because they really didn't have nothing.
But when you don't know much when it comes to like legal stuff and like the law and stuff like that.
That's why you got a lawyer though.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes some of these lawyers be trash. Too. Yeah, but I don't know.
The lawyer biggest thing at the end of the day is to get you out of jail. Yeah, so they're gonna tell you whatever you need to do to get you out of jail. The easiest way for them.
They make it sound good. The easiest way for them, and they make it sound good and make you like okay, well, cool. Like if it ain't gonna look bad or whatever, or it's gonna be working in my favor and it's gonna help.
I think it's gonna backfire on them though.
But I don't know.
I can already see it backfiring on them as far as album sales, music sales. Can you really still have a career? You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna still listen because they enjoy the music.
Yeah.
Some people, me personally, I wasn't always a Gunna fan in the first place. So is it gonna affect me in my listening capacity? Nah, because I wasn't born to listen.
But
yeah.
I mean,
that YSL's a gang. So now you just up your man's defense. You not owning up to your case, nigga. You a fucking rat, nigga. That's it, nigga.
Then Tekashi pointed out how no rappers are publicly trashing Gunna because he is well respected and they like his music. But they were totally fine with making fun of Tekashi, which is true. Rappers, blogs, media outlets, none of them have really blatantly said that they don't support Gunna anymore. YSL co-founder Mondo shared his thoughts about Gunna.
You took a plea saying that you the main artist, brother. You the main artist, my brother. You capped down talking about some, but you know this a game, and on top of that, you got caught with something and it wasn't yours. So who else was it? Who doing shit like that? Who doing that? Hey boy, you didn't have nothing. Your shit gonna get dropped, brother. You know that, bro. What the hell? You panic.
But the funny thing is, 6ix9ine.
That is true. That's the thing everybody got issue with. Let's go.
No, I was just agreeing because that's what I was trying to say. Like I didn't understand what they really had on them. But again, when you don't know and you like it's foreign territory and you like I don't supposed to be here. I think people gonna do things
like we said before.
And you do what you feel like
it was the holiday season that got him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he couldn't make it through the holidays. And it was Christmas was upcoming. He said, "Baby, I'm trying to get home with my family."
Yeah,
so.
but never mind. I ain't gonna speak on that. Go ahead.
The general public does not care. The whole sentiment online is that people will still support Gunna's music regardless of what happened. 6ix9ine has successfully convinced people that these rappers are maybe not as gangster as they say they are. This YSL case, along with the unsettling numbers of artists who have died in the past few years, fans are doubling down on not wanting their favorite rappers to be gangsters. They want them to be artists. They want them to make music, be safe, and live a good life. But I don't think that rap fans realizing this has helped 6ix9ine's career. When Lil TJ got shot, 6ix9ine laughed at him. When PNB Rock got shot, 6ix9ine made fun of him. If something bad happens to any other rapper, he feels obligated and justified to point and laugh because that didn't happen to him. Why? Because he knows that people would do the same if he got shot. If 6ix9ine was taken out, nobody would be surprised. A lot of people wouldn't even have remorse considering how many people he has taunted. He is too far gone now. But when 21 Savage spoke about 6ix9ine, it made me realize why he isn't dead.
Even if I seen him, I don't got no intention to do nothing to you. You just a rat. You go your way, I go my way. It don't mean it's smoke. Just cause you call a nigga a rat, that don't mean you gotta kill him when you see him. That's just like saying any nigga you call a bitch, you gotta kill him. If you see a fan on the internet comment shit and you say, man, shut your little weird ass up. Oh, when I see you, I gotta do something to you. That ain't how that go. You can feel a type of way about a nigga and a nigga go their way and you go your way.
A lot of the rappers that clowned on Tekashi don't necessarily want him dead. Maybe they just don't like him. Maybe he was an easy target for some jokes. In most cases, it was Tekashi who escalated these beefs. And the more you think about it, it seems like 6ix9ine is the one who cares the most about what other people think. And all these other rappers are usually just minding their own business. But let's be honest, anyone who would attempt at 6ix9ine would never be able to beat the case. And is that guy really worth throwing your life away for?
No.
And 6ix9ine knows this. So he's gonna keep up his antics, and most likely, nobody's gonna do anything.
That bingo.
I'll let you have the floor first.
No, you go ahead.
Nah, like, and that's my point proven.
Yeah, that last what 21, like that's what you've been saying.
Yeah.
Basically. Like,
nobody truly has a now the best way to be real, to hurt 6ix9ine, if you want to hurt him for real, in this light, because you don't mess with him, don't support nothing he does, and don't let him be able to thrive financially. Like I always say, when somebody's portraying this rich figure, the best way to hurt them is not to take him out. Because what you doing to him, he can't feel that, you know what I'm saying, because he's dead and gone. Yeah. But what you do is you just hurt their pockets and make them feel it while they're alive, because then they become, you know what I'm saying, go down another path and hurt, you know what I'm saying. But nobody really got a problem with it. Also, key thing is, for real, 6ix9ine really want a real game member. Yeah. Like, I don't care what y'all say, like, he's not a real game member. Yeah. Like, let's be serious. Yeah. If he was really out here, you know what I'm saying, doing from
XYZ,
from the time that I knew gang bangers first initiated, when we was 12, 13 years old, really getting busy, up until like really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then I feel like somebody would have done something to him, because he would have been able to gain more real serious enemies. Let's just say that. Yeah. Because let's be real, like we said previously before, real reason why I feel like Von possibly was taken out the way he was is because people knew who he was and how he moved. Yeah. And it's a possibility people were afraid that something was going to happen to them, so they got to act faster. Yeah. Because Von known to, you know what I'm saying, do what he do.
Or act first.
Or your perception of him is that he does what he does. Yeah. I got to be the first one to draw, because I can't be the one took first. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you don't know what's to be expected out of them, because the persona is so big. So they act upon it. 6ix9ine, we don't have any footage of him doing a lot of stuff. So nobody knows, but we constantly see footage with him with security. So I'll be a dummy to do something to him. And you are already on paper with the federal government. Right. I don't know how your witness protection might be. Facts. You snitch, bro. You got federal protection. Right. They're not gonna. Even with Al Poe, he snitched. He was still under federal protection, even, you know what I'm saying, when what happened to him happened to him. He was still supposed to be under federal watch.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Nothing's gonna happen to you, bro. It just like my thing is if you really want to be a rapper or whatever you want to be as an entertainer, do it without the antics and really show how successful you can be without having to go at other people. And trust me, if people really want to mess with you, because to be real, if 6ix9ine, even if he snitched, and he didn't do the antics he did, I swear he would still have a career. Reason why? Because like I said to you the first time that we ever saw, when I saw this, he's not black. In the black community, the way we treat each other is totally different than we treat other people outside of our community.
Sad but true, yeah.
So if he didn't do the antics he did, even though he snitched, he would still be able to sell records, still be able to get features, still people would still mess with him. Reason why he's not black. It is what it is. You gotta live with it. We've seen it.
Agree to disagree, but
we've seen it too many times. It's too many cases where, hey, I can prove my point.
Yeah.
Most of the rappers that have died have either been some random cases, but it has to do with robbery, or some type of way it was domestically related. And domestic don't have to mean I'm just saying some of them don't understand what domestic means. But in a lot of cases it's domestically involved. It ain't no random. Now P&B Rock random.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke stupid random. XXX counted. I don't know if they personally already knew XXX before they did that, but that did feel random as well. Just the opportunity. Yeah. A lot of people just took opportunities in those situations. Some of the other situations, it looking a little domestically. Yeah. It looked like whoever they already had an issue with, it was some kind of way, you know what I'm saying, related to that. Leave it at that. But Gunna, do I feel like Gunna's career gonna be impacted? 100%. We just ain't seen it yet because Gunna ain't put out a project yet. Yeah. He hasn't put out any music. We just have to wait and see how it's gonna fold out. Any other rapper who possibly have snitched, we don't know. I know it's going around now that another rapper has snitched. We really don't understand that. We didn't have videos, footage, but to be honest, the rapper's still on the come up. So we don't even know how people gonna take him. So Gunna though, I do feel like his career gonna take a drastic hit. And have we publicly seen people
already
speak on it? No. But the way they moving, they already told. Some people just move in a different light. They ain't got to speak on stuff. They can just show you better than they can tell you. Yeah. So,
which we have seen a little bit of that.
Yeah. So, hey, take it with a grain of salt. Anything gonna happen to 6ix9ine? No, unless the people he got a personal issue with to put him behind, he put behind bars, do something to him.
And there's something because I'm about to say if something does happen, it won't be none of these people that he pick these fights with on the internet. It's already. It could be. But 9 times out of 10, the ones that's super known, possibly not.
Ain't nobody gonna pull no dummy mission out there like that. So unless you just a real sniper with it, that's a dummy fail mission. Because either you're gonna lose your life or you most definitely going to jail for
and
that.
I don't wish harm on nobody, not at all. But I feel like
don't
people
be a dummy though.
Yeah, don't be no dummy out here though.
Hey man. But you got anything you want to add?
No. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, all right.
I'm over it.
Hey, man, make sure y'all spam us up. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions down below, man. But as always, I do go by the name DJ McKidd. This is
Sierra the Ho.
We are.
We
are.
Had to go and get it. Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar.